Kia ora, Taurus. This is your reading for this full moon in Gemini, which is on the 7th, which is today. It'll be later tonight. So if you go out there and look up, hopefully there's not too many clouds and you see the beautiful moon. Taurus, it's looking pretty interesting. Remember, these readings are very general, so take what resonates and leave what does not. And thank you for your likes and comments. It really helps to get these videos seen by more people, which is a good thing. So let's see what the storyline, wow, it's quite amazing. We do go through and clarify. So Taurus, we come out, we've got two aces here. We come out with the Ace of Wands, this fiery, vital life force. We're really feeling it in our veins. We give it form. Look, this is about creative inspiration and passion and just feeling really vital, like charged up. Let's not get carried away with this Mars in Gemini retrograde thing where we might it might just flow through us, and words are powerful things, are they not? So we want to make use of this glorious wand of fire. We then have what is the height of not only our own internal truth, or whatever the word is for our authenticity, is a word that's used a lot, and rightly so, with the Ace of Wands. So we've got two of the greatest, well, all the aces are great. So we're not only fired up, feeling passionate, feeling creative actually is the thing I always get from the Ace of Wands, feeling driven to reach a goal, or driven just to perform a process that is required or that you're feeling really strongly about. We also have this Ace of Swords. So we've got new insight, new clarity. We're looking through quite clear lenses here at what we can probably do with that beautiful ace. So we've got that Ace of Swords. It is piercing this, information coming through. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Don't be alarmed. It is a harsh card, but it's like we've reached an epiphany moment, Taurus, is what these cards are saying. We've reached an epiphany. The Ten of Swords is about going through that whole suit. You've completed a cycle here. And you're into the next one. You're into the next zone. You've completed something, and we get the Fool. So you're ready to embark on a new journey, maybe doing things in a different way, however way you do it. You're not bound or obligated by anything. You're stepping freshly. The Fool is about new growth, the power of that. We're talking about that here. A new journey. Let us clarify just for some deeper level. Peeling back the veil. The collective reading was sort of interesting. You might find the interest in there. Look, as I say that, we get the Devil, and we're looking at that Ace of Wands. We get the 10 of Wands. Look, it's like a double, we've completed the sword cycle, if you just want to get literal on it. We've completed that. We've completed the sword and the wand. So now we're getting new information in the new zone. Do you see what I mean? I'm not explaining that very well. We've completed those cycles of the wand, suit, and the swords. Now we've begun a new one. We're embarking on a new way. We've learnt actually something here. We've had an epiphany, Taurus. It's quite big. And here we have the devil. We have the Ten of Wands. We understood that burden, or the burdens and obligations that we didn't need to carry. Maybe they were just part of our reliance on something, our sort of, for want of a better word, addiction, or simply our attachments, because we get attached to carrying a heavy load, and the prospect of letting that go means that we venture into a new phase, and sometimes that's scary. So we don't want to let that go, even though it gets too much, right? So I think that you've done that. It's wonderful. Let's look at that Ace of Swords. This is, yeah, we're clearing the slate. We've got the King of Swords. We are embodying this. We're using it in the physical world. We're using it. We're clearing things out. We're simplifying things, Taurus. We're simplifying things. We've got a whole... Look, this is a backstory. Was often the case. Backstory, something like that. I'm looking at the 10. The lesson card. The Ten of Swords, right? We walk away. Maybe not literally. We're not walking away from anything as such. What it means, the Eight of Cups, is a level of emotional detachment. It's not being disconnected. It's just being detached, allowing us a level of, objectivity. We get the Six of Discs. Generous. We understand. Our strengths lie within a reciprocal, generous exchange. We want that to be the case. Maybe there was something in here that we didn't feel that was going on in our lives, whether it's personal or work life. Then we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, where are you? We have the Hanged Man. We withdraw. We go into chrysalid mode to understand how we can shift. We're not really thinking that in a literal sense. How we can shift our perspective. We go into Hanged Man mode in order to do that. Nothing coming in, really, nothing going out. Hanged Man's biding the time. The juices are morphing and shifting and doing their thing. So when we come back out, we have a new perspective. What does that give us? We understand something now. Ten of Swords again. So you see the backstory here with this epiphany that's spurring us on into a new period, into a new wonderful period with the Fool. It's, in some ways, yeah, it's quite self-explanatory. I was just thinking. So we're looking at the Fool. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Rods, who really holds this, who's really driven by it. And what does that do? It takes us into the World card, the Universe card. It in itself tells us that we have learnt something, whether that's been about ourselves, whether it's about ourselves and our relationships, whether it's about our relationship to work or our attachments in life. We have learnt something. We're entering into that new zone with the World. It's a really clear, very clear reading, Taurus. very clear. We come out of the shadows. What happens? We're actually propelled. This is about our own shadow land, our attachments, all of that. Whatever that is for you. We've got Lease of the Shadows really, really flying forth out of those personal internal shadows that we all have, our shadow archetypes or selves. In doing that, we shine a light for others as well. Don't forget that. In some ways, it's like setting an example, not that that was our intention to begin with, Taurus. Lease of the Shadows, what does that do for us when we burst free? We become more whole. We become more integrated, or aspects of ourselves become more integrated. We sit comfortably instead of feeling discombobulated and fractionated, which has been easy recently because of just the way that the world is, you know. So you've created a new level of wholeness within yourself, Taurus, which is absolutely wonderful. Let's get a rock mineral crystal card for Taurus, please. Carnelian. Love that. Self-trust, relationship, rejuvenation, powers of concentration, and healing from abuse. Carnelian, it's a beautiful luminescent kind of stone. Beautiful colour. On that note, Taurus, thanks for joining me. Enjoy the beautiful full moon in Gemini and have a wonderful week. And thanks for liking, commenting, all of that. It really, it's nice to hear how people are finding, these times. Okay, ka kite, Taurus. Bye.